Wing Aaron 64 here, and I'm here to talk to you about a hot new trend in gaming. Bagel hats. Bagel hats the game. Bagel hats the game is... Shit. Probably should have turned off my phone before I did this. Unknown caller. I normally don't answer these, but I think I'm gonna do it because it's in the script. Hello?
You must do the top 5 bug-type Pokemon.
Who the hell is this?
You know who this is.
Oh, God. Why? I don't want to do that. I hate bug types. I don't ever use them. I feel like it would be a inflated list.
You said you would do every type. Plus, if you don't, I'll show those pictures.
You talking about ones from that pool party?
Yes. Now do it. Hypno commands you.
Well then. So against my will, I am forced to make a top 5 bug type list. Jesus. Fuck. I hate bug types. So this list is gonna be... I don't know. It's gonna be forced a little bit. But if I'm gonna complete my listings, it's gotta be done. And plus, Hypno's all like, you know, you gotta do it, and if you don't, some embarrassing stuff's gonna come out. So, let's get started. Number 5, Butterfree. Butterfree's stats are really bad. They're shitty. Horrible, even. He's pretty much useless. Jesus. Remember that episode of the anime where Ash had to release his Butterfree? Said it Butterfree? Yeah. I bet in Ash's mind he's like, fucking finally. What an asshole. What an asshole. You know, I remember back in the day catching a Caterpie. Back in these old school games, catching a Caterpie was cool because like it's one of the first Pokemon you run into, it's adorable, and it evolves very quickly, which is exciting. And then I get upset that it's pretty much useless all the way through. And then I take it out back and shoot it. No, I'm just kidding. I just shove it in the PC and never speak to it again. Yeah. Is this a top 5 best or worst? It's off to a bad start. Let's move on. Number 4, Pairsect. Pairsect is on here because it's really creepy, and it kind of has a cool backstory. Because it's dead. Like, literally, it's dead. That mushroom on its back ate its brain, and now controls it. Can't you see the dead stare and those all-white eyes? Ew. Gross. Just ew. Like, you know when you're grossed out by some stuff and you go, ew? That's the appropriate response to Pairsect's gross face. It kind of, has decent attack. This list is kind of hard to make. Number 3, Beedrill. It's a lot like Butterfree. Horrible. But it has a much cooler design, which in fact has one of my favorite designs in the entire game, which is a shame because it's so bad.
Things. That's 4 times, right?
4.
Well, I am dead.
Like sushi that's been left out for a week. Or warmed up or something. Like, it's just bad. But there is, well, I don't know, some silver lining here. Has good attack stats, and has a Mega Evolution, which increases special defense and speed and attack. So, I don't know, maybe it's not that useless. It's not, as long as you give it a Mega Evolution. So, that's why, really, 5 and 4 were just to round out the list. But 3, you know, Beedrill's picking my spirits up with the bug topics here. Because I so badly want Beedrill on my fucking team, but he's a bench player at best. And it's, I mean, it has some decent stats in the department of speed and attack, and it does have a Mega Evolution, which increases its special defense, so there's that. So it's like a bench player that gets maybe 3 to 4 minutes a game. Yeah. Plays for a shitty team too. Number 2 is Pincer. Dude, look at Pincer's just design. It has that creepy, terrifying sideways mouth with them jagged ass teeth, and it looks like it should be playing guitar for a heavy metal band. That's a really metal design Pincer's got going there. And that's pretty cool. And surprisingly, it has good attack and defense stats, and then it gets its Mega Evolution, which it increases those. It increases those stats. So Pincer is honestly one of my favorite bug types in the game. He really is. He one of my favorite designs, and he's fairly useful. Number 1, Scyther. Hands down the coolest design of all bug types of all time ever. Hall of Fame shit type stuff. And it has pretty good attack and speed stats, and is a rare Pokemon. So it was always fun to run across a Scyther. My whole life I wanted to catch a Scyther, so I was always on the lookout for them, and anytime I came across a Scyther, it was just fun for me to catch. So there's that. And I remember seeing it in Pokemon Snap. That was pretty cool. Well, that rounds out my list. I know the list probably seemed a little lean. That's because really I don't get that excited about bug types. I stopped using those a long time ago. Anyways, what's your opinions on the list? Do you use bug types or not? Or if you do, what are your favorites? See you guys later.